Let's solve another interesting problem using the dynamic array functions unique, sort, and filter. Unique, as the name suggests, returns unique values from a range or array. For example, here we had some duplicate names and it returned unique names from them. Sort is used for sorting our dataset. We can club our unique function with sort and it will give us a sorted list of unique names. And filter is used to filter a range or array. You can also see it as an advanced version of lookup function which can return multiple matches. For example, if we search for California in this list using a lookup function, it will return just one match, while the filter function will return all rows where location is California. I have made separate videos on unique, sort and filter. If you have not watched those videos, please watch them first. You will be able to appreciate this video in a better manner. Let's see them in action with real practical scenarios. Here we have some random data containing details of flights between certain cities. We want to create a dependent drop-down list for a travel portal so that user can book tickets between cities. For example, if we want to fly from Chandigarh and we filter our data, the only destinations connected from Chandigarh are Kullu and Pantnagar. Similarly, if instead of flying from Chandigarh, we are flying from Dehradun, the drop-down should give only these four as the destinations. Now, if we have to do it without the dynamic array functions, it would be very challenging. But with dynamic array functions, it would be a cakewalk. So the first thing we need to do is get a list of our source cities. The unique list of cities in our from column will form our source cities. Now, in order to find the unique values from this column, we can use the unique function which returns unique values from a list of values. So here we have a unique list of cities from where our flights are originating. Let's sort them alphabetically using our sort function. This is another dynamic array function which is used to sort a range or array. Now here we have our sorted list of source cities. Let's create a drop down for the same. We click on data and then data validation. We select list here and for our source we will select the cell which has our dynamic array formula. Now if we just select this cell, we will only get the value from that cell. If we want to access the entire range of dynamic array, we will have to use the hash value. So now our source list is ready with the help of unique, sort and data validation. Now how can we create the dependent list? For example, if we select Dehradun, we should only see the cities where we can fly from Dehradun. For that, we will use our filter function which filters a range or array. Let's understand the logic before we implement it. Here destination values is what we want to return. These are the values which will form our dependent list. Now we only want to return those values that match this particular cell in our source row. For example, if the value of cell is Dehradun, it should only return these four rows. So only these four destinations should be showed in our second list when we select Dehradun as our source, because we can only fly to these four destinations from Dehradun. This is similar to our lookup function. If we look up Dehradun in our source list and we return our destination values on the basis of that, the only problem with our lookup function is that they cannot return multiple matches, which is where our filter function will come really handy. We will search Dehradun or our cell value in our source or from column, and based on that we will return the destination column values. I think this should clarify a lot of things. Let's implement it with filter now. So we will write filter. The value that we want to return forms our first parameter. Here we want to return the destination or our to column. So that will be our first parameter. The second parameter is what we want to include. Now we want to include only those rows where our source value is Dehradun or the value from this cell. So we will select our source column and we will write equal to the value of this cell. We will not specify anything as our third parameter, which is anyways optional. And now we get the list of cities where we can fly from Dehradun. Let's sort these cities using our sort function. So we will combine our filter function with sort, and now the cities are sorted. Let's change our city and confirm that the values are changing accordingly. We see that some values are repeating, which is because we may have multiple flights between these cities. So let's make it unique by using our unique function. We will write unique before our sort and filter function, and now we have the list of unique cities. Now all we need to do is access this range in this cell using our data validation. So we click on data validation, select this cell, add a hash sign, and bam, our range is ready. Now when we change the source city, we only get the cities where we can fly from that destination. Without dynamic arrays, solving this dependent drop-down list problem would have been really tricky. It was doable, but it would have been much more challenging. These things come in really handy to ensure that when we are entering data, we don't mess up, which happens all the time. We will discuss a few more examples involving dynamic arrays in the upcoming videos.